loss. And with me in the commentary box is Henry Blofeld.
Prabhakar to Simmons. Ooh, and that found the outside edge, but Kapildev at first slip standing a little bit wide, and that going through for four.
Well, I think Kapil got a little distracted by Vijay Yadav's half.
And Lara. Ooh, and that's another good one. The angle of delivery, pushing the ball across the left-hander. Prabhakar now to Lara. Oh, and that's a fine stroke. That's the best stroke we've seen so far this morning. 4 runs all the way.
Well, Brian Lara has been in good touch, and anything outside the off stump, he is quick to latch onto it, playing it on the up, but there's nothing much happening on this wicket.
Srinath now into bowl to Lara. Well, he middled that nicely. He timed it well, too. Just stopping short of the boundary, a slight misfield, and they come back for 3. Sonny, at the start of the program, you were talking about your promise to Geoffrey Boycott. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, when Geoffrey went past Gary Sobers's record for the highest number of runs in Test cricket, that evening there was a dinner by the Indian Cricket Board, and I congratulated Geoffrey, and I said to him, Geoffrey, enjoy it for 2 years. That was in 1981. And 1983, well before the 2 years were up, I fulfilled my promise here at Ahmedabad.
Well done. So it's now Kapildev to Lara. Oh, I say, look at him using his feet there. That was a fine blow. Goodness me, there's something marvelously wristy about those strokes of Lara's.
Well, he'd obviously decided that he was going to give Kapil Dev the charge. And even before Kapil has delivered the ball, Lara is down the wicket. There's not much bounce in this wicket, so even if Kapil bowled it short, there wasn't going to be much of a problem for Lara.
Kapildev again to Lara. Going for the leg bite. Watch Yadav. Oh, and that's gone. He's out. He's been given, and Phil Simmons didn't enjoy the decision, but that is the first West Indian wicket to fall. What a throw by Yadav.
Yes, he was very quick. As soon as the ball went off Lara's pads, he was quick, took off his gloves and had a go at the wicket very successfully. Look how quickly he's moved over there, taken off his glove and having a go over there, and you can see Simmons is well short.
So, the first breakthrough there by India. Simmons, always an important man to get out. He's such a powerful hitter in the first 15 overs of the innings, especially. Now it's Kambli, the leg spinner, to Lara. Oh, and he's bowled him off the inside edge, I think. There was a great big gap between bat and pad. It looked to me as if he didn't read it, and Lara is out.
He was trying the one-day shot of trying to guide the ball to third man. Kambli has a slip, the skipper Azharuddin, so Lara perhaps was trying to steer the ball wide of Azhar. All that he managed to do was help it onto his wicket because the ball just turned a little bit. This is a slow wicket. The ball's not coming on. And there you can see
a completely different look to it. 37 for 2. Chauhan now to Richardson. Well, that was a powerful sweep, and he's placed it perfectly. Sweeping the ball from outside the line of the off. Nice to see. Chauhan to Arthurton. Ooh, that was, I think, a mis-stumping. It bounced, hitting Yadav somewhere around the ear. Now it's Chauhan, the off-spinner, to Richardson. Oh, and that's going away for 4 more. He timed that so well, found the gap. What a lovely Richardson. The old reverse sweep. and he's placed it well.
Yes, he's giving Kapil a bit of chase over there.
And again to Richardson. Oh, that's a tremendous blow. It had 6 runs written all over it. Just missing the fire engine.
Well, Richie Richardson is trying to get into some sort of form. He hasn't been getting too many runs lately. He struggled a bit in Sharjah. He's just coming to terms with himself. That's a good blow there, hitting with the spin, ensuring that the spin carries it over the boundary. Sweetly timed.
Now it's Tendulkar to Keith Arthurton. Well, anything Richardson can do, I can do better. It was a short ball and pulled away for a huge 6. Prabhakar to Richardson. Oh, he's hit that extremely well, picking it up off his legs. No one's going to stop that. 4 more. Arthurton. Oh, and that was a miss-hit, slicing off the face of the bat, but he's got away with it, over cover, and that's a couple of runs.
The West Indians now know that...
Oh, that's a massive blow, but I think he got a little bit underneath it, and it's Vinod Kambli. There he is. Oh, brilliant. How he managed to maintain his balance and not go back over the boundary, well, I'll never know.
That is very, very good cricketing display by Vinod Kambli. Just the catch to perfection. Good blow there by Richie Richardson, but as you said, Henry, he might have just got a little under it. If he'd hit it straight, maybe he would have got away with it. But he got just a little bit under it. And look at the way Kambli keeps his eye right on the ball till the very end and then sees that he doesn't.
Because Richardson and Arthurton were building a big stand. So 115 for 3. Now it's Srinath to Carl Hooper. Oh, that got the edge. He's gone there, caught by Yadav. Hooper again trying to open the face, run that to third man, got the edge, and there was no doubt about that.
It really is amazing how many batsmen in one-day cricket get out in this manner. It's a very productive stroke if you're well set, because then you can get on top of it. But if a batsman is new to the crease, there's always the danger of him edging the ball. It's exactly
going at 129 and bringing India very firmly back into contention. Srinath now to Arthurton. Oh, whoopsie, the ball to third man, the bat to fine leg.
Fielder would have given him the bat.
Well, the joy that greets another wicket. And it's Kambli to Adams. Well, it was in the air, but he's got away with it. And Sachin Tendulkar to Adams. It's in the air, but it's all right over the top. And 2 more runs. What a good throw. Tendulkar has Arthurton. Oh, and it bowls him. He was looking to hit that through mid-wicket, moved too far inside the line, and was really bowled round his legs. An important wicket again, this, for India.
Yes, it is, Henry, because Arthurton was just beginning to look dangerous. And Kambli once again emphasizing how he has come on in international cricket. He is number 2 in the rankings, the computer rankings now. And he's bowled equally well.
But not an easy pitch to score runs on. And 158 for 5 might be a little bit bigger than it seems. Roland Holder, the batsman, Prabhakar, the bowler. Well, that one went pretty swiftly past Prabhakar's right ear, and they've come back for the second. Well, a good throw, but he was just home, Jimmy Allen.
And it's good fielding by Vinod Kambli, hitting the stumps directly from long off.
Srinath to Holder. Oh, and it's in the air. He's going to be caught there at mid-off. He is, and that is the end of Holder. Again, I think.
I think the wicket is a little bit on the slower side. The ball's not coming onto the bat, so unless the batsman is right to the pitch of the ball, this is what's going to happen. A simple catch there to Rajesh.
Hitting pot. 178 for 6, and the bowlers to come. Manoj Prabhakar bowling to Roger Harper. Gosh, only Harper's great pace got him in. I think he just made it. But a marvellously quick piece of fielding. All this might have been out. Srinath again. Oh, and it's the classic run out in a one-day match. Both batsmen at the same end. Harper wanted the run. Adams said no.
Way, but this time he's ensured, having picked the ball up, made sure that he is going to beat Roger Harper. Maybe Harper had a chance if he'd given Prabhakar a run.
What I loved about that, Sonny, was the moment when both batsmen were running to the same end.
Well, Adams has decided earlier on that he's going to go back to the safety of his crease.
So, after that good stand between Richardson and Arthurton, none of the batsmen have really prospered. And Prabhakar now to Winston Benjamin. Oh, that's a fine blow. You don't expect a lower order batsman to play like that. He hit it beautifully off his legs. Prabhakar starts in again to Benjamin. He nearly lost his bat that time, but he's got away with it. Just over the head of Kapil Dev. Rahman, the fielder, 2 more to Benjamin. Prabhakar again to Benjamin. Well, he's hitting high, wide and handsome this morning. It's going to be, I think, 2 runs, bouncing just short of Sachin Tendulkar. There he is, the little bombshell. And that is the final West Indian score. A good partnership between Richardson and Arthurton. But after that, the West Indian batsman found strokes difficult to play. 202, well, it may be bigger than it seems. And the bowling, very good figures from the leg spinner Kambli, 3 for 24, and Srinath bowled well, 2 for 33. Otherwise, no wicket takers.
Second over, it's Walsh to Prabhakar.
Oh, and that's 4 through the slips. First slip standing pretty wide, and the gap was beautifully bisected. Walsh again to Prabhakar. Oh, and that's a fine stroke. 4 runs all the way. And that is how dangerous Prabhakar can be at the start of the innings. If he's in for 10 or a dozen overs, well, he'll get India off to a very good start. To Kapil Dev. Oh, that must be out. It is. He's gone. That one nipped back onto Kapil Dev, hit him under the knee roll, and he has gone for 1.
So the strategy of having Kapil Dev to open the batting, not succeeding as far as the Indians are concerned, but perhaps chasing only 200 runs, they should have gone in with the regular openers. Kapil right in front.
And that is just the breakthrough at the start of the innings the West Indies so badly needed. Always an important wicket, Kapil Dev. Ambrose now to Kambli. Well, it was in the air, but it was wide of gully. A little bit of early luck there for Vinod Kambli.
Yes, he's a bit of a nervous starter, Vinod is. He likes to take his chances, and this is the area where he's a bit vulnerable earlier on in the innings.
Courtney Walsh to Manoj Prabhakar. Oh, and he's gone, caught behind, he got the nibble there. Again, probably trying to run it to third man, playing it with bat away from pad and paying the penalty.
He was nowhere near that ball, Manoj Prabhakar. He hung his bat out as if to dry. Instead of going fully forward, he was neither forward nor back. Good delivery.
And already the West Indies score of 202 looking a little bit larger than it probably did at the end of the innings. Courtney Walsh to Vinod Kambli. Oh, and that's a good shot. It's in the air, but he timed it well. It was over the top of the fielder, and 4 runs all the way. And to Kambli. Oh, that was a good one. Not much footwork there. Ambrose to Azharuddin. Oh, and what a magnificent stroke. That's the stroke of the game so far for me. A lovely back foot drive. A moment of pure go. Benjamin now to Kambli. Oh, and he's got the edge, and he's gone. Caught by Lara, who never seems to miss those ones high up and slip. It was rather a reckless stroke. And so Kambli has paid the penalty.
Very, very disappointed with himself as he walks back, but he's got only himself to blame. The ball was way outside the off stump. He had no business trying, but that's him back in the pavilion.
And what a severe blow, as you say, for India. Kambli always a man to get out, and the West Indies will be very happy at that. 37 for 3. Courtney Walsh always looks cheerful, bowling now to Tendulkar. That cut back, is he going to be out? Yes, he is. Umpire Robinson took a long time, but that came back a long way, and I don't think Tendulkar need have too many worries about that decision.
It beat him for pace as well as movement. Tendulkar is not one for the back foot, but look, it's come in sharply. It's beaten him for pace and for movement.
So, the scorecard showing the game even more West Indies way. And 40 for 4, the total. In again to Azharuddin. Oh, and this time it's an edge. Well, even Azharuddin has his dark moments, but almost going away for 4. Walsh to Rahman. Oh, it's a good shout. Not out, though, says umpire Robinson.
And Rahman's heart must have been in his mouth because he was out LBW first ball against Sri Lanka, and the first ball here again, there was a shout.
Benjamin to Azharuddin. Didn't really time that. And a very quick piece of fielding. Is he out? No, he's in. Azharuddin covered the ground so quickly, and it was Walsh, the fielder. What a lovely underarm throw.
The cricketing world knows that Walsh is not in the John T. Rhodes class as a fielder, but he has got Azharuddin well short.
Well, I don't know what the umpire was doing there. Benjamin to Rahman. Oh, and he's gone. Caught there by Lara. That was a very straightforward catch. He played the stroke with his bat a long way from his body and paid the penalty.
Benjamin angles that ball across to the left-handers very well. And unless you get right on top of it and cover it, you're going to edge. It doesn't look so good.
And I must say, a devastating scorecard for India. And the West Indies must think now that they've got this match sewn up. And it's Winston Benjamin to Sharma. Oh, he was all around that. What a terrible stroke. A tremendous gap between bat and pad. The bat coming down across the line. And another wicket for Benjamin.
Well, 2 wickets of successive deliveries. Benjamin will now be on a hat-trick. Ajay Sharma beaten by pace and movement, nowhere near the line of the ball. A huge gap between bat and pad. And that's the end of Ajay Sharma.
So 55 for 6, and India even deeper in the mire. Just Azharuddin standing firm. Oh dear. Ooh, that was a pretty good one. Jimmy Adams' expression says are flying, and it really doesn't look very coming again in a few moments. As Benjamin bowls to Yadav. Oh, and he's slogged that, but it's sliced off the edge, and it's a rather fortuitous boundary.
Whatever the situation, Vijay Yadav is going to throw his bat around. That's the way he knows how to bat. He's now going to change it, come what may.
Will Simmons, such a useful one-day bowler to Azharuddin. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Wristy, well-timed, and a couple of runs. And Simmons again to Azharuddin. Oh, and he's flogged, he's got underneath it. He's going to be caught there at mid-off by Ambrose. He is. And so really Azharuddin has gone, and so has India's last hope.
He didn't quite get hold of that one, Azhar. Bat face opening as he made contact and resulting in hold of it in a simple catch to Ambrose.
So Azharuddin out for 23, and with him goes really India's last chances. Now it's just the bowlers, Yadav and Kambli, with Srinath and Chauhan to follow. Off spinner to Yadav. Oh, and he's gone, stumped there by Jimmy Adams, who's done a most worthy job as wicketkeeper today.
This was the only option he had, trying to get as many off Carl Hooper. It's a good stumping there. You see, he had to gather it low and between the batsmen.
So 85 for 8, and India's plight becoming ever more hopeless. Kambli and Chauhan now, and just Srinath to come. And Hooper. Oh, and that's in the air, and he's going to be caught by Benjamin. He is, so Kambli is out, and India...
Gap is dropped and he's gone quickly to gather that gap. Giving it a bit of air. And Kambli going for the big one.
He seemed just to check his stroke at the end, didn't he? Which I suppose meant that the ball was just short of the boundary. So 96 for 9, just the final rights to come as Srinath joins Chauhan. And it's Hooper now to Srinath. And there it's up in the air, and there's Harper, a brilliant swooping catch, typical of Roger Harper. So Srinath caught Harper, bowled Hooper, and it is all over. The West Indies have won a most convincing victory here at the Gujarat Stadium.
Well, Srinath giving it a go. Thought he would go down with all guns firing. Oh, not much over there in that particular shot. Didn't really time it. The intentions were good. The result, the end result, not so good, I'm afraid.
But what a lovely swooping catch, Sonny.
Yes, he made it look very easy.
So there we